This is probably the longest I've been without flour. I used to bake a cake for my birthday and have a small gathering of friends, but I haven't been doing that for a few years. And this year I decided I will make the Black Forest cake that I have in Taboon, which is a recipe that was imported from the German cuisine, I think. It is changed into something that is commonly known as Lebanese. It's a sponge cake with whipped cream and canned fruits, but I'm not making the canned fruits now, so I'm going to make it with cherry and red fruit jam that I made. So I'm going to get flour because I'm baking a cake for my birthday. Okay, جبت الطحين. First thing I'll need to do is to study the recipe. We need 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil or butter for greasing. These are the cake tins that I will be using. I haven't used them in a long time. I haven't been baking, I haven't been doing anything in the kitchen, barely cooking. But it's my birthday. Nice choice of songs. Oil, just very slightly. And then we take from the center to this. It should be. You can just splash a little bit of cacao on the sides of the cake so that it doesn't stick. Instead of adding flour and it gives a white cast. 120 grams of sugar. Nope, too much. 130, 120. Okay. 7 eggs. I'm glad I brought some. 7 eggs. Well, it's a sponge cake. First, I'll have to separate the eggs. I'll put the yolks in this and the whites in this. Okay. Woo! Strong egg. Have to go in with my hands. There it is. Much better. Much easier. 3. No! شانس الجادة. 5. 6 7. These are huge eggs. Half of the sugar in here and half the sugar in here. That's right. Okay, so this is it. We can go from egg whites to yolks, but we cannot go from yolks to egg whites. These need to be pure. The bowl needs to be clean. That's on. We can do this. This is how it should be, light and frothy. And I'll use the spatula to incorporate the flour now. 30 grams of unsweetened cocoa powder. I'll mix between the dark and the regular. Baking powder, 1 teaspoon. Vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. And salt, 1/4 teaspoon. Right. 120 grams of. I bought 3 kilos of flour for 120 grams. This is the bag of flour that I got, just to take 120 grams from it. 120. I start adding it to this little by little and folding. Just to lighten the mixture up a little bit. See, it's getting lighter. I'll still add a little bit more, and then I will add it to this. That was an arm's workout. And now I'll start folding. So we're not trying to burst all the bubbles that we created in the egg whites. It's so light and fluffy. Just make sure to get all the cake batter from the bottom and you mix it really well. All good. Now we divide it into the 2 tins, approximately as much as we can. And then we bake it Make sure the alarm doesn't go off when you're getting dressed. Because I got dressed and I went out to celebrate my birthday with Haneen and Sarah. And then I came back to finish the cake when it cooled down. I had to whip the cream, add a little bit of sugar to it. And you can lick the beaters, that's fine. And then assemble it with cream and the jam. You can add some syrup in between the layers just to make them a little moister.
Hi, Tante.
Khalo duties. And once it's all assembled and covered in cream, you can cover it with sprinkles, cake crumbs, chocolate shavings, whatever you want, and then let it cool in the fridge before cutting into it. That looks so delicious. I had a slice and more slices off cam and some leftovers, and I shared the rest. Happy birthday to me.